day, whatever, of our camp trip. Repping my beloved Battleground Bulls this morning. All you rugby players out there, if you're not playing rugby, I hope you're out enjoying the outdoors. Got some hot oil here. It's ready. We're gonna make a scramble this morning. Maybe to get this going here. Once again, that's the sound you're looking for. You're gonna fry potatoes. We're gonna, you're towards through a trip. The cooler, you're looking in there, you're grabbing stuff like, what am I gonna do with all this food? Because we're prepared. What am I talking about? So we're gonna make. We got some ham left over from our hammy sandwiches. You guys saw that; it was delicious. We're gonna put some ham in there and some luncheon meat. You know what? If you don't eat Spam, you really got to reevaluate how you're camping and living your life. Because Spam is delicious, and you get the low sodium because you don't have to put any salt in your dish at all when you're using this stuff. So we're gonna make scramble.
Later meat.
Ham and Spam, a little bit of onion, got some eggs, got some English muffins, and we're gonna eat properly. Just because you're camping, if you're not trying to eat well, you're really not enjoying your camping experience, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll come back when this thing gets moving along. We'll plate it up. It's gonna be delicious. So the potatoes are working. We're frying potatoes. Listen to that sound. I mean, you don't want to be. You want your heat on medium. Whatever you're cooking, anytime you're cooking, if you're putting your pan on high, you don't need this. That's not cooking. That's burning. So you want a nice, just a sizzle. Golden brown, delicious. That's what we're looking for. So, potatoes been going for a couple minutes. We're gonna add some nice red onion. They're chopped up, beautiful. Add that garlic in there. It smells amazing. Start those working in there. And we're gonna let that go and let those flavors marry. Look at that color. It's beautiful. And then we're gonna add our meat and our eggs. And we're gonna have a one-pot amazing meal. You're gonna love it. See you in a bit. So potatoes and onions have been working. Like I said, nice medium heat. So when you're making a scramble, if you like your potatoes al dente, just a little chew, which I do, but I also like crispy potatoes and delicious potatoes. So I'm gonna let them go a little longer, but I'm gonna go ahead and add the protein. We've got some leftover ham. The cooler, you're looking in there and you're reaching in there and you're just grabbing all kinds of stuff. I'm like, okay, let's get rid of this guy. It's got to go. So got some nice leftover ham steaks. In goes the protein. Just like that. All gonna be one pot. And I mean, what else do you need there? Well, you're gonna have to have some eggs, some freaking hot sauce. I mean, I got some cheese. I'm not gonna cheese it. It doesn't need cheese. And this is gonna get you going for the day. If you're camping, enjoying yourself, having a good time, you need to have a good base, because when you're out camping, it's important that you start the day with a good, solid foundation of nutrition. Because if you don't have nutrition, well, things can go sideways really quick when you're on a camp trip. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we'll come back when this is done. It's gonna be delicious.
Oh yeah.
A little bit smoky up in there today. Looks like there's a trail right up the middle of that. Maybe goats. We got a doggo next door. Our neighbors last night was a group of bikers, and they partied up over in that tree area up in there. They built themselves a nice campground up in there. And they were hooting and hollering last night. Sounded like they were having a good time.
Everything's good and caramelized. Potatoes they're still going to be a nice bite. They're going to be crispy too. So when you're camping, sometimes you got to improvise. So you put your oil in your pan, you realize your oil's running to the back of the pan, you know it's going to pull up there, so you got to figure it out. So you look in the back of the truck, and you find a star wrench, and you level out your stove. So then when you're cooking, everything cooks up nice. So before we put the eggs in, for all you rugby players that are not going to see this, Maggot Fest weekend. It's up the road that way, up in Montana, Missoula. If you know anything about Maggot Fest, you know you want to be there right now. So I'm going to tell a quick rugby story about Maggot Fest first time I went there. So, you play Maggot Fest, it's a battle of attrition. You have to play rugby, and you have to represent yourself at the party in the spirit of rugby. So it's Sunday at Maggot Fest. I've played my Sunday match, which you know is very important. And I'm just looking around, enjoying the scenery, kind of like this, very beautiful. And I'm standing outside the beer garden, and all of a sudden, whoa, boom! The biggest hit of the tournament was by 2 black labs. I got taken out by a frisbee dog standing out in front of a beer garden in front of a couple hundred people. Got smoked. I mean, didn't even see it coming. It was the biggest hit of the tournament. It was quite embarrassing, but it was funny too. I didn't get hurt, but just getting smoked by 2 dogs at the rugby tournament, it was kind of funny. But anyway, let's get these eggs going and finish this thing up. So we're making a scramble. So we're just going to go right on top. We don't care about yolks anymore. The yolk's on you if you ain't eating this, Slim. Look at this. One pot magic. Put them all in there. One more for good measure. Now, all you gotta do is let that work a little bit. I like to let it go a little bit, and then I'm gonna mix it all up, and it's gonna be magnifique. It's gonna be delicious. So get ready to enjoy. All right, so one pot deliciousness: eggs, ham, onions, potatoes. Just a little scramble. It's all done. Just gotta cook it through until your eggs are. So ready to plate. So turn your fire off. And for me, you know, you're gonna eat well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be delicious, but this stuff right here, creamy sriracha sauce, yes. And you just put some of that on there like that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be outstanding, delicious. So, that's our morning breakfast. We're gonna start to enjoy the day, this beautiful Labor Day weekend. People, be kind. Be nice to each other. Everybody's fighting a battle, all right? But have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.